You're gonna model? You're gonna model for us?
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We are at the lovely place in Toronto, Canada. We are here at the Fairmont Royal York for a conference. This is my friend Debbie, who's here with us.
Hi.
We're about to get an Uber to go get a rental car, and then we're gonna go see Niagara Falls. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We are right now, currently, we are at a Harley dealership in over by Niagara Falls. Debbie wanted to stop and get her husband a t-shirt from a Harley store. So right now we're going to finish doing this, and then we're going to head our way over to the falls, to Niagara State Falls Park. After that, we get some cool videos, do some stuff, and then we're going to head back over to Toronto where we're staying because the conference is going to start later tonight. We'll give you guys some cool fun stuff about Niagara Falls, some cool pictures and some video, and I'll probably tell you guys a couple different things of some things you can do there while you're in Niagara Falls. They have helicopter tours, they have a free one that you can do where you can walk around this certain boardwalk, which also takes you to the observation tower. So some of the fun free things to do where it doesn't cost you guys any money. So we'll check you guys in a little bit. So we finally made it over to Niagara Falls, and we are currently walking down to where the falls is. We actually almost messed up and went to the US side park that they had, which was not have been good since we don't have all of our stuff with us. So, but what we did do is found a different place. We found a spot called Victoria's, or Queen Victoria's Park. And that place, it is free to go to. You don't have to pay anything to get into the park, but you have to pay to park if you bring a vehicle. It's about $20 for most of the lots that we saw, and it's only a 2-minute little walk over to where to where the falls is anyways. There are a lot of other fun things you can do, but what you can do is go up in the skyline. You can go up in a helicopter. There's a lot of fun things you can do, but the free stuff you can do is find any of these little state parks that are on either the Canada side or on the US side of the falls, and then you can go see all kinds of fun pictures, videos. Some people say that seeing the falls on the Canada side is better than the American side. Have never seen it on the American side nor the Canada side, at least the Canada side not yet. So but I'll let you be the judge for yourself. You can see some of the pictures and the videos that we'll put in there. But I will tell you, this is probably one of the coolest things that we've seen, that I've seen anyways. Too bad that Diane's not here with me, but she had to stay home with the kids because the kids start school and on Monday, and so we wouldn't have been back in time to see them go to school. So, but if you look right here, kind of behind, right over here, that's where the falls are right there. There are a lot of people in this park, it looks like, but I'll tell you, this is some awesome, awesome stuff. Yeah, so for here, if you're gonna come to Queen Victoria's Park to see the falls, I do not recommend, pro tip, do not try to park down here at the bottom, right where the waterfall is. It is crazy, there's not a lot of parking. Park up at the top, it's probably a little bit more money, but you have to walk, so I mean the walk is 5 minutes, if that. But there's definitely a lot of better choices to park up there, a lot more space. But if you look right here, you can see the falls right there behind us. What do you think, Debbie? Is that pretty cool?
Very cool.
Very cool?
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I want to go over it in a barrel.
Over it in a barrel. That's from the, what was that from? The, like, was it not Looney Tunes, was
yeah,
it?
It was something.
So, going over the falls in a barrel, eh? I'm giving you a ticket.
Because you wouldn't really be technically wet because you would be in a barrel.
That would probably be the last thing that you ever did.
Well, it could be worse than the last thing that you ever did. You know?
Right? There's probably a lot of worse other things to do, right?
Exactly.
Finally made it to the falls. There it is right there. That's the big one. Don't ask me what the name of it is. I'm sure it's just regular Niagara Falls. But right over to the right of it, you have another one. which is right there. One's a little bit smaller, but I will tell you, the amount of water coming out of this thing is insane. Like, I'm sure the camera is not picking up the amount of mist that's coming off of that as that water flows down from there. All right. I will definitely say that if you are watching it from the Canadian side, it's better. Better on the Canadian side. So if you can, you come over from the American side and come on this side. And the reason why is if you look right over here, this is the American side right here. And all you get is that little area right there, and you only get to see a part of it. Whereas if you're on the Canadian side, you get to actually see the whole entire thing. And then you also get to see the other side, which is over here. And if you're on the American side, you have to walk all the way down to the bottom, and then you can actually see the actual falls itself on this side. So the Canadian side really is the best side to see the falls. So if you can, if you're on the US side, come on over. It's not a big deal. And then go and look and see it on this side, or look at it on both sides, but definitely the Canadian side is better. Debbie, what'd you think?
I thought it was gorgeous, beautiful, loved it. I still want to go over it in a barrel.
Oh man.
Now 'cause I'm hot.
Yeah, it's super hot.
Going
Super
over
hot.
the barrel would feel really good.
Well, we're sweating.
At least until I get to the bottom.
So I will say though, like I said before, the Canadian side is a better way to see it. If you're on the US side, it's a little harder to see the entire thing. So if you have the ability, you know, Canada's a little weird right now on getting in and out of the country. So there's a lot of restrictions, but if you have the ability and you can, it really is better to see it on the Canadian side and not the US side. US side only sees a real small portion of it. Although if we had enough time and a lot of other stuff, probably would have booked the ticket to go down there on the boat, because it's called Made in the Mist, and they take you into the mist. Like, there's no joke. Like, you can't even see the boat when it goes down inside there. It's insane. So it would definitely be something worth trying the next time we come and see. Maybe Diane and the kids will be with me next time. And now's probably as good a time as any. If you like all this fun content that we're doing, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down there, and we'll show you some of our other fun adventures. They actually have a lot of different things you can pay to do. You can actually take up their sky tower, which actually looks pretty cool, but really you can see everything when you go actually down to the falls. It's actually a lot better.
They have a casino.
And let's go gambling, Debbie.
I'm with ya.
Come on.
Go.
Diane will probably kill me. So you can go up in their tower, which would be a pretty cool view, but it's pretty expensive. And then they also have a big old Ferris wheel and everything that you see back here. That, and then it looks like there's some other vendors, shopping and food and things like that that are over there as well. So, but all that costs money. The best thing to do is to come here to Queen Victoria's Park, and you get all the views that you want, and the only thing you pay for is just a park. And so if you're gonna be down here anyways, the $20 that it costs is very minimal as far as that.
Casino.
And Debbie says you should spend your money at the casino, which I don't know, maybe not. So we'll check you guys back when we get back to Toronto.